Yo, what's up? I'm just here camped out at the old family farm. More like the tarp farm. There's this plant called dog strangling vine, an invasive species from the Ukraine that was totally covering this field, and it's all throughout the woods here, throughout the woods and some other parts of the farm. So yeah, over the past couple years, me and my family have been slowly trying to fucking deal with it from time to time. But I'm gonna go over now to a different part of the woods where I hacked down a giant fucking mass of this stuff back in May. So that's like 5 months ago. May, June, July, August, September. 4 months ago. And we'll go smoke some weed and yeah, fun times. Farming, my 8th job. So my mom's, gosh, like, I don't know the details really. Her grandparents or something lived here, farmed the place. And it's been a long time since anybody in the family's lived here, but we do rent out, my mom and her sisters rent out the place to a farmer who does farm stuff here. I think it's organic soybeans at the moment. So there's a big ass dog who lives over there. Hope it doesn't fucking see me. Ah. So these apparently are soybeans. I don't see any beans. I mean, it's September. Can beans, I guess, oh yeah, flowers are just, there's still flowers on these things, and the flowers will eventually turn into the seeds, the fruit, or whatever, the beans. Yeah, I see, there's a lot of them. So I guess, I mean, it is only September. There's still time to harvest stuff, but I mean, soon it's going to get pretty cold at night. Shit, what the fuck, man? Look at that. Is that like coyote turds? The old Owatonna. Woo! Huh. I'm surprised this pathway is still so established. So this is the area, just, oh, I gotta watch out about poison ivy. I'm not gonna be touching anything, is the plan just now. I've gotten poison ivy twice this year. Oh fuck, I just dropped my joint. I didn't drop out any poison ivy. Holy fuck, everything looks like joints down here. Where is it? What the fuck? Oh, that looked just like a twig. So this area, I chopped the fuck down. I cleared out a bunch of brush, mowed down with a hand tool all the dogweed. This area I didn't do. I did a swath down here basically, but didn't do the majority that goes around here. And you can see how these ones have seed pods. I guess because they're so shaded in here, they haven't gotten super giant. They can get pretty big, these vines, and have like a dozen or two seed pods on them. But luckily, the ones that I cut down have not grown seed pods. So that's good to know. I'm gonna be coming back up here with my mom in a couple of weeks to work on like chopping down more of the plants. So maybe I'll come back here and just work on this giant field. And get poison ivy again, probably. Man, I can come camp back here. This is nice. I thought it was going to be fucked. It'd be a longer hike to bring all my stuff back here, but I mean, that's fine. Not too far. God, it was such a long job clearing this. Like, you can see how undense it is here. It's grown back to some degree, but these other areas, which I didn't chop down back in the spring, you see how much more dense it is. And this is all dogweed with a little bit of oh, this part I did do actually. Yeah, here's now that dense. And yeah, you can see the seed pods start appearing on them at this point. Man, oh man. So this would be a nice little place to camp in here, and then you just pop out right into a nice view. Ah. If I was motivated, I would move my camp. But just for one night, fuck it, I'll stay where I am. Ah, see, here's some more mature plants. They've gotten more sun, so you can see how they have so many more seed pods. And they're getting pretty mature. Oh, look at that. Here's some that are starting to open already. So yeah, it's a real fucking pain in the ass, this invasive species. God, it's probably all along the edge here. In the spring, I did check these other sections of the farm, fearing it was just going to be everywhere there too, but there was none. Knock wood. I mean, I didn't like search it super thoroughly, but it wasn't like this where it's just a fucking, you know, unmissable carpet of the stuff. My lord. It's all over this part of Ontario. Well, I'm gonna smoke some weed, I guess. Okay, now I don't want to sit on poison ivy. I'm smoking some ultra sour from the Big Bag of Buds grow facility. I've really been enjoying it. I think I bought 3 of these bags in a row now over the past, 4 months since I got back. Luckily, I've been smoking some free weed too that people send me from time to time, or when I go on art and dope tours, I get some free bud sometimes too, so it's nice. It keeps my weed bill in check. Save some money for traveling this winter. Here, angle switch. I bought a ticket to Thailand where, guess what? Dope is legal. I had heard some things, but didn't quite think it sounded a bit too good to be true for Thailand. I've traveled there a couple times in the past, like in 1999, 2000, and then, gosh, maybe 5 years after that or so. So it's been a while. But weed was always a big fucking no-no there. So I still, find it and get it from time to time, but it was always a stressful situation. Stressful getting it, and then often, it's like, oh, yeah, you got some weed. Let's smoke some. Doot, doot, doot. And then it's like, oh, fuck. The paranoia of, cops kicking down your door. I think there is something lost without that, fear element, the outlaw element of dope, but in balance, yeah, no thanks. Don't need it. I prefer the old school, Canada fear, where it was just some charges. You're not going to go to jail for a super long time for dope. But in Thailand, man, could be a bad bad news. But apparently it's totally changed. Weed is legal, like totally. It's a free-for-all apparently. But from the videos I watched online, it's cost $25 a gram, which is kind of sobering. Pun intended. There's no doubt ways to get it cheaper though. These were like shops on the high street, kind of like tourist area of Bangkok and down in like the beach zones. So I bet these were also videos from June 22 when it, or from, I think early in legalization. So it legalized in June 22. So prices were high at first and yeah, hopefully are coming down, but whatever. I'll just buy a one hitter if I need to and conserve. Like down in Mexico, I was getting an ounce for 30, 35 bucks. So buying a gram for 25. That's a bit of a bitter pill to swallow, as they say. Well, it's looking nice out there in the sun. Check out these gorgeous red buds. Oh man. I don't believe you can eat this kind of sumac or smoke it. Shit, man, bud rot. Yeah. My strong kitchen hands aren't as strong as they used to be. Damn, they put mayo on corn in Mexico. They also put like Parmesan cheese on the mayo, like this fuzzy like layer. I never got it. It seems too weird. I think I like it. All right, that's a little thick. So we got a slather. They must roll it in the mayo or something in the stalls. I can't quite remember. Oh man. Oh yeah, son. What do you think? Extra creamy corn on the cob. I mean, what's not to like? Now, for dessert, I should wipe down this table. The pinnacle of modern industrial dessert technology, the billet log a la jelly jelly. And these things are so delicious. It's basically a Twinkie with jelly jelly flavor. I'm gonna go pick some strangling dog vine. after a little something something. I just picked this up. A tackle box, mini one for my weed. Things were just totally unorganized in a shoebox, so this is more organized. Not everything fits in here, like my bags of weed, for example, aren't in here, but this can actually fit in a shoebox, I bet. So even just having it like a more organized portion within the shoebox would be a big improvement. Check this out. We got a lighter and some terps down here, a giant cone and some Rick Simpson oil there, the clout concentrate burner and a like a dab tool there, some concentrate and some papers, more concentrate, a couple packs of gummies, and my grinder. Ba-bam! So we're gonna twist one up and get to work. Oh yeah. Camping life. Oh, excuse me. Fuck, my tent's a bit of a mess, but actually this is I bought that tackle box because earlier today I had rolled a joint so my box was open down on the ground beside my chair here, and the pot with my coffee water was beside it, and I kicked the water over into the fucking box. So I was like, man, I need a better system. I mean, if the tackle box was open next to it, it would have been just as bad or worse. But I do have a better system at least. I just gotta not be a fucking careless idiot. Oh, story of my life. You can see this little set of vines here start to wrap around each other. And look at all those fucking seed pods, eh? That's just 2 or 3 vines right there. Climbing up through the tree. Yeah, look at all that. Like, I swear I've cleared this area before. No, it must have been last year. Look at this. Here we got like a triple or quadruple stem. It starts to build its own structure. I've seen some photos online, maybe where it's a bit more like, not tropical, but like not quite as harsh as here, where it's fucking just insane mat of the stuff. Maybe it would happen here eventually. Like again, this whole field that's tarp now was a field of this stuff. So maybe year after year it would eventually just become a fucking shitty jungle. Wow, yeah, and look here on the other side, this tree goes all the way up to there. It's like taller than me. Fuckers. You guys familiar with a grass whip? When I was a kid, we had one of these around the house, and it was, you know, a good way for the kids to help chop shit down. You really fuck over a bunch of plants with this thing pretty quick. Oh. Your arm gets tired though after a while, that's for sure. Good tool though, grass whip. Another area of dogweed that was chopped down earlier this year. So it should be mostly free of seed pods. There's one. I saw one over here earlier. Yeah, check these out. So here's some open seed pods. I guess because it gets so much sun here, it's a bit more mature. But yeah, those are getting ready to fly around the... come on up. Oh, baby seed pod. Boop. Into the bag. Oh yeah, there's seed pods. Yeah, they just crawl around ground if they can't find a fucking something to climb up. They're crafty little fuckers. So again, I just did a little bit of work today. There's a plan to come up in a couple of weeks to spend a couple of days, maybe get a few folks up here from the family, try to tag team the old dog strangling vine. Oh, what the heck is that? Look at that! It's a fucking turkey. What? That was one long skinny neck motherfucker. So this farm just goes to that tree line there. Not bad. Probably grow a bit of dope up here. Well, hard day at the office. Time to kick back and relax. Ah, the great outdoors. A little breezy. Yep. The great outdoors.